What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be talking about crypto. Yes. Now there may have a bunch of you guys click out this video because it seems like the hype for crypto has pretty much been crushed. Well, we did have some pretty nice moves from the 18,000 all the way to $25,000 level, which we did kind of call perfectly on the Instagram and the TikTok. So make sure you go follow those pages. If you're not following them, I promise you're missing out. So make sure you stay tuned, subscribe, comment, and like, because we're gonna be breaking down what's gonna be happening next with crypto and where do I think it's going, and all the things that are gonna be happening next month. So I promise you guys, it's a lot. And if you're getting bored with crypto, this is not the time to live. This is where the most possible amount of money there is to be made is currently right now. So everything you do not give up on crypto just yet. If anything, you should be getting now into crypto, so you're going to be buying a lot much lower, and you're going to understand the fundamentals of crypto rather than just all the hype and the Ponzi schemes that run around and destroyed kind of like the crypto reputation name. Alright, first let's talk about one of the biggest things that's going to be happening in the coming weeks, which is the main GOX selling off of their Bitcoins. Main GOX, if you're not familiar, is a really old exchange that had a bunch of Bitcoins getting stolen, which now people that had gotten their Bitcoin stolen are going to get back, and they're finally going to be able to sell them. So there's going to be a huge amount of Bitcoins that could start selling off in the next coming weeks, and the amount is around 180,000 Bitcoins. Now I made a full video about this over a month ago, so if you missed out on that, you do need to catch up on what's going on with the main GOX situation. Make sure you go back and you watch that whole video. I promise you won't regret it. The whole situation is nuts. This is old exchange from many years ago that finally is going to unlock all these Bitcoins that people are going to be selling off. Now this can be very negative news. Overall, this is really interesting story, but I don't think it's going to impact the price as much as other people want to believe. So this is not why the main reason I think Bitcoin is actually going to be going down in the next coming weeks. Next up, we got another huge news that's going to be happening in September. That's going to be the Ethereum merge, or the Ethereum triple halving, which you might have heard around kind of everywhere. Everybody's been talking about it. We saw Ethereum pretty much go up 100% from its lows around the $800 levels, kind of touching that $2,000 level resistance. The Ethereum merge is actually going to be a huge deal for Ethereum, and they're going to be moving to a proof of stake network, which means all the miners is pretty much going to be completely obsolete. The network is no longer requiring miners anymore, which will both increase the efficiency of Ethereum and two, make the network much cheaper. And the issuance rate of Ethereum is actually going to be dropping 90%, which is also great because if you are aware that supply and demand and kind of how crypto and the stock markets work, if there's less supply of a certain asset, in this case will be Ethereum, and demand stays the same, the price will be going up. Now I do think, particularly with Ethereum, since this Ethereum merge is being so hyped, we are seeing some slight fluctuation of the price being already considered in the current price before the merge. So I'm not so quick to jump in Ethereum quite yet. I do overall think that crypto has another leg down that we all need to watch out for. I don't think the bottom was exactly in, but I do think we were extremely close. And although I'm very happy at the price levels that I bought, especially that nice $18,000 call that we made with a nice run up, I'm expecting a bit of a lower level. The next level I'm expecting that Bitcoin will be reaching is around the $16,000 level, which could be happening in the next 4 to 6 weeks. Now, I don't think this is going to be a straight down move like we saw before, just because there's a lot of short interest in the market. And if you're aware of market makers, they want to make sure they liquidate people along the way. So it's not going to be as easy as it's been before to just short, because there's so many people shorting. And I think a lot of people are going to get liquidated along the way. But overall, I think the target is going to be around $6,000. Now, if you do plan to short, make sure you do it on extremely low leverage or no leverage at all. That's going to be the safest bet for anybody that it's investing in the current markets, because it's been so choppy and it's pretty much a lot of unpredictability is happening currently. Okay, now we got the boring stuff out of the way. We talked about the main GOX situation, we talked about Ethereum, we talked about where Bitcoin price is most likely gonna go, at least in my opinion. Hey, if your opinion is different, make sure you leave in the comments down below, because I accept everybody's criticism or their opinion on where we're going. Is the bottom in? Is the bottom not in? I would love for you guys to tell me. Now, the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about is to make sure you're not quitting on crypto. If you just get into crypto and you kind of feel crushed because the price has been pretty much crushing down below you, and you see all these coins down 50 to 90% even, it might be very easy to put away crypto and quit. But this is actually a situation I've been in back in 2017, 2018. I actually got into crypto really heavily at very top or very near the top of the 2017 bull market, because I had a lot of my friends get me involved in it. Now it's very difficult to actually 2018, 2019 into 2020 actually caring about crypto. but I still did, and I still was investing the whole time through. Even if it was not huge amounts, it was very small amounts, and the gains that I saw as a result of that were actually huge. Now, I don't think you can find those same gains in Bitcoin, Ethereum. I think the main focus needs to be around altcoins and small projects that have really strong fundamentals. And if a lot of those projects are still finding support in the bear market, you know that more than likely once the bull market comes, they're going to be the biggest runners out there. And my number one strategy to find out what projects in the bear markets are doing really well is projects that are actually making money and are actually being given money from investors to build. Now that tells me that investors, rather than caring for the short-term fluctuation price, they actually care for the technology and the fundamentals behind that coin. So now if I'm finding a coin that has been able to raise hundreds of millions of dollars during a bear market, that's going to tell me whenever a bull market is going to be going up, it's a coin that I want to keep my eyes on and I want to be invested in all the way through. My main focus will be around these fundraisers throughout this whole bear market. We saw Solana do a 1000x, we saw Avalanche do a 150x, and Helium do a 250x. And all these projects, what they had in common during the previous bear market before they went to the bull market, it was they were able to do fundraisers, which means they were able to accumulate money from investors during the bear market and show their true potential during a bull market and made insane gains. Now, of course, it's going to be more risky than investing into Bitcoin and Ethereum, but definitely think it is a strategy that needs to be put out there. You need to implement in your investment portfolio, especially if you're going to be a little more aggressive.
There's no reward without a little risk.
Now, a way to keep track of these fundraisers is usually on Twitter. So if you're not on Twitter, Twitter is great for any crypto investors to do their research on. One of my favorite is ICO Analytics. They share a lot of those top fundraisers during a bear market. Now, the one issue with a lot of these fundraisers is that they may not be available for trading just yet and they're before their ICO date. But that's fine because you can start them before they come out. So go out there and do your research. I'll give you 2 free ones right now that I'm looking at, and one is Stargate and the other one is Seller. Now, let me know in the comments below which ones you find so we can all share, we can all learn, and we all can grow together. Hope you appreciate videos like this where I break down some of the best strategies to invest in a bear market. Let me know in the comments below, do you want to see more of this, more about crypto, stocks, or go back to Airbnb series? I heard my end for a couple weeks, so I had to take a break for the Airbnb grind, but don't worry, a new video will be out there soon. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and as always, peace.